Good morning, sunshine. Are you ready to be energized? There's so many people in the world that sometimes might need a friend. That is what that haiku is all about. It's all about showing solidarity every day with the people that need it and the people that don't realise they need it. Every morning you feel the challenge of life. Know that I stand with you. Everybody faces their challenges. Everybody has the mountains that they need to climb. And sometimes you need a little push up that mountain. Sometimes you need a kick up the backside to get you going there. Good morning. Welcome to Radio Apocalypse. Welcome to the early show with myself, Mojax. Mo to you. Just call me Mo, whatever you want. On a day, the day after the Russian report has been released. And wow, what a report it is. I don't know if anybody's had a chance to look at it all. The papers are filled with it all, and we're going to talk about that this morning in amazing ways, and wag our finger at the Russian oligarchs and wag our finger at the Russian hackers, as we do. Okay, yeah, and wow, it's kind of crazy. But what's crazy about it, even more, is what our government did. Wow, wait till you see, Anyway, looking here, this is tonight, the human condition. We are talking about grooming, the behaviours of grooming, adult groomers that groom grown-ups, and grooming by proxy. The surrounding, this is my version of adult harassment and manipulation at the most extreme versions of it. It's done with intent of purpose, and the purpose is always nefarious and damaging, and those that do it have no soul, no empathy. They don't care, it's awful. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it because I've got a lot of material that I'm going to go through this morning with it all. We will have a good show tonight talking about it. We will indeed. We shall indeed. But we do have an update on the old TikTok situation too. Not what the Russians are, no, not what the Chinese backdoor security things are, but my personal amazingness of reaching 5,000 followers on TikTok. So if Cognac, if you are watching this, if you're in the background, as soon as I see you come on, if you come on this morning, Mr. Cognac, okay, know that you and I can now go live in a dual stream on TikTok, which will be very, very interesting, which is good. Good morning, Morgan. Morgan. It's been ages, it has. How are you, my friend? It's great to have you here. I love it when you're on. You're always a bundle of fun, a great big one of fun. That wasn't me making constipated sounds, by the way. Alright, just in case you wondered. My constipated sounds sound like an animal in greater pain than you can possibly imagine. And I refuse point blank to do that here. I might make a sound bite of it for the sound deck to use sometime, but no. You are a great big warm bundle of fun that I just want to squeeze sometimes, just to squeeze you. Not in a horrible, painful way. You know, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Backtracking on everything, crazy. A bit like Westminster and the the Russian report. What else? It's terrible. It's been weather up here in Edinburgh today. It's been raining all night, but it's not cold. So I slept in the living room. I had a big camp out again. I've got Alia on the sofa, Ruin on a big bed on the floor, and I had the other sofa, but it was really hot and muggy, so we opened the window before it started raining, and then I woke up to the crazy people across the street having a row at 2:30 in the morning, like two drunk mates going out, and then the guy that lives in the house coming down the stairs and shouting at them, and they were shouting politely at each other, but as the distance separated, they got more gallous and brave and started shouting obscenities at each other. It was pointless is the word, pointless. So woke up to the beautiful, beautiful sound of rain. I love the sound of rain, especially in a tent or something like that. I should have recorded it. Yes, I should have. Anyway, the other thing I'm going to do today is I think I'm going to, because we won't be able to go out anywhere, well, we could just put on a raincoat. I'm thinking about going and getting my new phone online. I think I deserve to get a new phone before I go back to work. I think it's important. And what else? Show tonight, show tomorrow, show Friday, and start planning what the shows on TikTok are going to be. What the plan is we're moving into a new evolution of the whole of Radio Apocalypse, because I'm going back to work a week on Saturday, unless I win the lottery, and then that is a whole different evolution as well after that. But going back to work means that I have to condense this show down to about 30 minutes, so there'll be less rambling and more papers. And then the evening shows may start a little bit later, or may start at 10:30. We will see what happens, because if I finish at 10 o'clock at night, I'll only be back by 15:15, and I'll want to spend time with the kids before it starts. That's inevitable. So we need to look at how we do this. Do we do as many shows, or do we do more well prepared and rounded shows, you know? And hashtag new phone type, iPhone 11 Pro. That's what I want, because I've always had iPhones, and that is what I'm used to. It's not for any form of status. There's probably better phones out there for half the price, but we'll wait and see. I might not get it, you know. I might change my mind completely. Anywho, where were we? Oh, excuse me. Oh. Big yawn. All I want for a phone is a bloody good camera. That's all I need. Something that will take excellent movies in, so I can stick it in my movie frame, stick my boom, where is it? My boom mic into it, and go and make content out in the big bad world. I need a big fluffy dead cat thing to go on. There we go, fluffy dead cat thing to go on that. That's good enough for just now. Hello, testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I also want to celebrate today as well, almost a full week of me not touching the microphone. You can't even see the microphone. In fact, I don't even need these headphones. I only got them on because I like listening to the intro music. That's it. It's actually better when I don't wear them, because I'm more aware of the volume of my voice and I don't shout over myself, which is good. Anyway, enough of that. Evolution of the show, moving into doing TikTok lives as well. There's a chap that is very pro-indie like myself that wants to do some political shows on TikTok, because there's a really strong Scottish independence community on TikTok. Would you believe there is also a massive market for a bit of the esoteric So that is the new show that I'm researching just now, is alternative histories and the esoteric of it all. The human spirit, we've got the human condition, we're going to look like at a spiritual nature entwined with the human condition, and like horrible histories, but not horrible histories. It's going to be like the histories you didn't know. Not really got a working name. I've got a working title for it, which is like kind of like the history you didn't know. But we're going to look at things like were the pyramids built by aliens, that kind of thing, but not really that extreme. But look at like the hidden history of humanity throughout the ages, the stuff which kind of unites us all rather than separates us all, because I feel that kind of history, the way that it's portrayed, kind of like separates us all. Like, why do we have pyramids all over the world? You know, is it really because that was the easiest thing to build? I don't think they look that easy to build. You know? No. I don't think so. Anyway, enough about this. Oh, let me turn around and get comfy, because it's time to rant. Oh, big stretch. Wah, 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 wah. The time to rant about the Pappers. And I love the opening of the Metro today. Let me get it so it does the whole page. Hold on. There we go. And we're done. Great. Look at this. Check this out. How's this for an opening page? Welcome to London grad. Dun dun dun. This is going to be fun. This is just like a fantastic opportunity for me to turn around and throw hammers covered in dog shit at our at our government just now. Yes, 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 yes. And also at Russian interference. Listen, I'm married to a Russian woman. I am biased. I'm quite pro-Russian. Okay, doesn't make me a bad guy, right? I am biased. I will stick my hand up and say, yes, I'm biased. I know the Russian people. And I know the Russian people don't give a shit about things like this. They really don't. I know that they won't be sitting there in their apartments in Moscow and all the other towns and villages and cities throughout Russia going, oh, we just influenced the Brexit vote. We just tried to influence the Scottish independence vote. No, they couldn't care less. They're pretty much like you and me, except I feel that perhaps maybe we're a bit more sheepish than they are, because we'll look at this and we will label all Russians as bad, unless you're a little bit enlightened and a little bit of a critical thinker. And critical thinking is something that is also on the agenda for the human condition. It's actually the very last episode in all the 10 episodes that was it 10 or 11 episodes that I kind of put together for it all, with the exception of the special of grooming and bullying, which came out of something else. But yes, Londongrad, scandal of blind eye to interference by Russians. Cameron, May and Johnson all ignored the threat. Oligarch cash laundered here, lords linked to Moscow cronies. And it's the oligarchs and the cronies that will be sitting in their mansions going, look what we did. The same way as the elite here go, we've got billions in offshore accounts that nobody can touch. They are the same animal, and they are all disgusting. Disgusting. I've got no problem with anybody working hard and accumulating wealth and bettering themselves. But what you have is you have the majority of the population that spend their money. That's what keeps the economy going. And then you've got the movers and shakers that hoard their wealth and invest and are seen as being the wheel turners of economy, which is not fair. Anyway, I think that is a cracking picture with is that the St Basil's Cathedral, or I think that's St Petersburg Cathedral. I could be wrong. the top of the spires there. I would need to see just down a little bit further. I don't know. Welcome to Londongrad is the Metro's splash headline, reporting the release of a report into Russian interference in the UK. The paper says Parliament's Intelligence and Security Committee revealed a scandal of a blind eye to interference by the Russians, as it notes MP's description of London as a laundromat for Russian cash. When did we start using the word laundromat in the UK? It's a laundrette. Wow. Financial Times. Ooh. Ministers actively avoided inquiry into Russia meddling in Brexit. What does that say for Brexit? Wow. Wow. What does that say? Does that mean that that democracy has been tipped over? Wow. And with Boris Johnson delaying the release of this report before the general election last year, does that make him as bad as the Russians for interfering with democracy? We should have known this. We should have known that the Conservative Party were complacent in protecting our interests in the most critical democratic vote these islands have ever had. Wow. Ooh. But all the Brexiteers will be going, it doesn't matter, waving the Union Jack, it doesn't matter, we've voted now. You know, the people, the British people are stoic, and they would have seen right through any of the interference. Yes, they would have been fine, yes. Waving the flag. Dicks. No. Okay, it's either interference or it's not. Okay, and clearly the report says it is interference, not was, it is. It is, because it's probably continual. US coronavirus testing will hit crunch point in autumn, warns Key Lab Group. Okay, the Financial Times says Downing Street sat on the long-awaited report for 9 months. The paper reports that Number 10 will resist calls to order a review into potential Russian interference into the Brexit vote. No, we need to. Oh my God. It's like, no. Interference with democracy is fine as long as the vote goes our way. Yes, indeed. Bunch of dicks. Wow. On his 7th birthday, Prince George became the king of camouflage. Da-da-da-da-da. Here we go. The new elite of the world. The little prince. Wow. What a world you're in, mate. Okay, I swear to God. Right. The damaging Russian dossier. UK spies took eye off the ball on Putin's hackers. London turned into a laundromat for dirty money. Dirty money! As report proves, Kremlin tried to hack secret lab. MPs say, now tame the Russian bear. Bah! Tame the Russian bear. I hope this doesn't make it difficult for my wife to obtain her next visa. I swear to God. We went through all this shit last time, okay? I swear, when we were getting the visa for her to move across here, okay? I was really, really concerned because we were going through all that, you know, we just expelled all the Russian diplomats and stuff on the back of other, you know, Russian nonsense. And, you know, we shouldn't be poking the diplomatic shitty stick at people all the time. We should be turning around and defending ourselves, absolutely. But it's like, why can't we just get along? You know? Now tame the Russian bear, demands the Daily Mail, as the paper reports the MPs warning that Britain must face up to Moscow. For the Mail, the report into Russian interference is devastating, shocking and scathing. Revealed the rise of Russia in UK politics. Amazing. Gotta love it. long-awaited Intelligence Committee report says threat from Moscow was badly underestimated by UK governments. That's being nice about it. I mean, that really is being totally nice about it. Attempt to influence EU referendum was not assessed by British security agencies. Government should have been aware of the dangers following independence vote in Scotland. Committee reveals how Russians with close links to Putin built influence in Britain with business investments and political donations. It's the political donations bit. Who were they donating to? What would cause the most instability in the UK? Could it potentially have been a Brexit vote in favour of leaving? Just my opinion. Just putting it out there. Don't blame the messenger. Foreign Secretary says we will be resolute in defending our country. Yes, because we have such a positive track record of defending against cyber attacks. The MP's assessment shows the rise of Russia in UK politics according to the Eye. The paper reports Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab as saying the government will be resolute in defending our country because Dominic Raab has a great track record of dealing with such things. He's a great guy. Gotta love him. The Guardian report dams number 10 and spy agencies over Russia. Hundreds more NHS baby death cases. Oh, I wonder if that's that horrible place in Scotland. There's a hospital in Scotland that has like high infant mortality, which is nothing to be proud of in the least. We'll have a look at that closer in a second. There's also something interesting. Remember how we were waving the flags yesterday going, yay! NHS workers, teachers, policemen, frontline workers get a nice pay rise, yay! All because they were so good during Brexit. During the coronavirus. Oh, bless them. Wait till you see. Oh, it's like, yes, we're amazing, but no, well, I'm not going to go into that just now. I think it's in the next paper, the paper after. It's like, wow, what a bunch of dicks. Anyway, what does the Guardian say? According to the Guardian, the report damns number 10 and spy agencies over Russia. The paper says Boris Johnson is facing intense criticism over the damning conclusion that the government and intelligence services failed to assess Kremlin attempts to interfere with the 2016 referendum. Boris Johnson is a proper idiot. He is a stupid, brainless narcissist. Okay, in fact, a narcissist has a purpose. They're quite devious and horrible. He's just more of an egotist. He's like a donkey that needs to be like hugged. You know, that's the only way. He's like, oh, Boris, it's going to be okay. And then he gets a punch in the back of the neck. He's got a thick skin that he cannot see. His thick skin is formed by privilege and bullshit. Okay, and he doesn't care. He doesn't actually care about anything or anyone. He's not even a good public speaker. He has been shaped from a mound of crap to hand out more crap. He's been perfectly carved from frozen shit. You know, it's the only way I can describe him. And he's like got animatronic tendencies where, you know, Dominic Cumming is at the control pad of the app that was developed by his mate to control Boris, you know, because if Boris Johnson can stand there and back up his mate who broke lockdown rules while other advisors fell on their swords throughout the country for doing the wrong thing, if he can stand there and back up his buddy, do you really think he's going to give a shit about this stuff? No, he's just going to like say something, wag his thumb and move on to the next soundbite. That's all he's going to do, because he really is People that vote Conservative in the last election should be ashamed of themselves. You know, this is the worst government that we have ever had. It's right up there with Margaret Thatcher's government, except Margaret Thatcher's government, alright? Margaret Thatcher was at least strong. She might have been a bit of a narcissist, but she was the clever narcissist end of it all. But she was also, I as much as I can't stand the woman and what she did to Scotland, okay, I really, there's some good things that she did. Allow people to buy their council houses as one of them, and recognising that we were moving away from a manufacturing economy into a service economy, and that's what the devastating blow to Scotland was. She kind of isolated what the economy was going to be, like a financial service economy type thing, and based it out of London. You know, it became like a city-state down there for it all. That's really what London is, and that's probably where it'll stay until we get independence up here. But Boris doesn't care. He's not going to care. You wait and see. He will just, if he's not already done it, I'll look for interesting things to maybe start the show about this tonight, or to finish with tonight. Or no, we can do it tomorrow. But I swear to God that he won't care. He'll just wag his finger, smile, bluster, say a joke, smile again, and move on to the next piece of bullshit. Because he's a proper dick. He's a donkey that needs to be stroked. Hee-haw. Hee-haw. He always says bullshit things. Anyway, let's move on. Daily Express. Boris, no way. Russia Brexit vote. Here we go. Mr. Johnson has dismissed claims the EU referendum was rigged by Russia, reports the Express. It says the PM is sure Moscow had no involvement. Just like going for a 60-mile round trip is a perfect way to assess one's vision and not putting the public at risk or his own family at risk. I know that's what Dominic Cummings did, remember, don't forget that, okay, because we do have a reliable Prime Minister and we do have a reliable government. This, if that was the case, then why did you sit on this report for 9 months then, Mr. Johnson? And I can just see you working around all the questions and Prime Minister's questions today. You'll just like skirt round the edges of it all and not answer any questions about it. It's outrageous. Boris, no way Russia rigged Brexit vote. The Russians didn't. There's no way. No. That's not possible because, you know, the British people voted for what they wanted, without a doubt. Wow. The Times. MI5 to get more powers. What fucking for? Tough new laws will combat threat of Russian spies. Government took eye off the ball despite rising evidence. Ooh, Pompeo says, who, chief, killed British virus victims? Of course he did. It's not. It's got nothing to do with our government reacting under poor times. Nothing to do with the American government not taking it serious either. It's the World Health Organization for telling us what to do and us not giving a shit about that and just not reacting to it. I love the papers today. They're awesome. Awesome papers today. Hey Putin, high five, how are you? I'm going to email him today and say, God damn it, man. Why did you do that? You know, I've emailed him. Every time I've gone to Russia, I've emailed Putin. Just to say, listen, if you want to go for a cup of tea, I'm buying. You think I'm kidding? I do that all the time. Not all the time. It's good fun. Why not? You might say yes. Sit down, have a cup of tea with Vlad. Give him a high five. Talk about stuff. That's rich. Amazon founders' wealth up by 13 billion in a day. Wow. That's what I was talking about. Nothing wrong with making money, but wow, does he really need 13 billion? Look at me, I've got more money than I could possibly ever spend. Let's go and buy another house. What? That's only like 200 million. Alright, that's not even a billion of my 13 billion. I know, let's buy gold encrusted legs on for my bed and pillows made from spider silk forged in the caves of some... pointless. The PM is preparing to give the security services more power to stop foreign interference following the report's publication. The Times says the paper notes in report includes evidence from the former head of MI5 who told MPs foreign agents operated with impunity in the UK. I would join MI5 happily, you know, or the equivalent of whatever Scotland's going to have. Pompeo claims that China bought WHO chief. What? Wait a minute now. He just said there. Pompeo says WHO chief killed British virus victims and Russia bought. Oh my God, it's the ultimate passing of the buck here. It's like, whoa. WHO is bad. It's all WHO's fault, because we don't like being told what to do. For the best interests of health. If this turns out to be a scandal and something that is totally criminal with regards to the coronavirus and people have died because of that, then oh my God, yes, the WHO chief and everybody involved needs to have their head on the block without a doubt. Oh God, it drives me bananas, right? But it just on the surface of the newspapers, to have Pompeo saying the WHO chief killed British virus victims and then claims that China bought the WHO chief is just evidence that most people will see as basically passing the buck. How many people are actually going to believe that in the UK? There might be some, but wow. Wow, and there's Prince George again with his gappy teeth and his crinkly eyes smile. He's away hunting lions or something with his camouflage t-shirt on. I don't know. Teachers' pay rise, a kick in the teeth. Here we go, say unions. Regional air bridges could end quarantine. Regional air bridges. Nah. The Daily Telegraph leads with remarks by visiting US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, who the paper says told MPs the head of the World Health Organization has been effectively bought by China. He actually said that in Britain on his visit. What a dick. The paper also reports that Britain is close to abandoning hope of Brexit trade deal. With the working assumption now that the UK will take the EU on World Trade Organization terms after the 31st of December. Where is that big splashy headline? I can't see it anywhere. That should be splashed all over the papers. Hopefully it'll be splashed over tomorrow. Okay, let's move on. The Daily Star. Thanks for all your help, folks, but up yours. Yes! Boris Johnson as a clown. Let's just sit on that image. In fact, you know what we're going to do? Let's give that the size it truly deserves. There you go. There you go. Let's have it in the middle. There we go. I'm just looking at that. Thanks for your help, folks, but up yours. Short-memoried bozo refuses to give Corona hero cleaners, carers, bin men and bus drivers a pay rise. Cleaners, bin men, carers and bus drivers. Sidestepping Russia, the Daily Star carries a poignant headline that the image of Mr. Johnson as a clown following the announcement of a bumper pay rise for certain key workers. Thanks for your help, folks, but up yours is how the Star paints the government's message. As it is revealed, cleaners, carers refused refuse workers and bus drivers will not receive above inflation raises. I mean, if you're going to jump on your soapbox and shout, we're amazing, we're giving these guys a pay rise, as in the nurses, as in NHS staff, policemen and teachers, alright? I'm all for that, alright? They deserve it, okay? It is a straightforward case of you have forgotten about these people who are vital. Again, we knew this was going to happen. We know that these people here, the carers, the cleaners, the binmen and bus drivers, are actually more important than the bankers and the lawyers and everything like that. These are the people that had to, and the people that work in shops, like my teams that are out there that are doing things now. The companies of Asda, Tesco and the big four up here, they're rewarding their colleagues with a bit of a special bonus for dealing with this, and quite rightly so as well. You know, it's something that they deserve. I didn't get it because I've been shielding, and I don't deserve that. I don't deserve to have that bonus because I've not been working, and I have to applaud my colleagues that worked their way through this at the shop that I work in, and they're all heroes. They're all. This is like some of them had no choice but to work, and they're working in a dangerous environment where for at least half of the time during the lockdown, we didn't really know what was going on properly. We didn't have a direction. It was like everybody was running around like a headless chicken, panicking, not caring, and that panic is what set the whole thing up for a bit of a disaster in the first place, because we really didn't know what was going on. But it's just a case of what happens. But here we have the people that, you know, that I, on this very morning show, stood at that window over there and shouted down to the binman saying, I wanted to say thanks to you guys, because, you know something, you're doing a tough job in extremely tough conditions with what's going on. I couldn't do it to my friends, but, you know, I thanked some of them at work over the phone and via text and things. But we knew this was going to happen. We knew that they were going to take everybody for granted in this way, and it's disgusting. It really, really is disgusting. Yep. Here we go. Heartbreak as Sir Bobby too ill to attend Jack's funeral. Bless. Family in fancy well to Leeds in England. Captain Hero Charlton. Ah, wee shame. And fury at wages blow again. Here we go. Insult to heroes. Sunak warns of pay restraints as millions of NHS and care workers not in deal. So it's not even all the NHS workers. Daily Mirror carries the same story describing the decision to exclude some public sector workers from the wage increase as an insult to heroes. It says Chancellor Rishi Sunak has sparked fury by warning of pay restraint as part of upcoming spending review. So he's basically waved the flag yesterday going, yay, pay rises for all these guys because they really deserve it, yeah. But you're all not getting it. It's only some of you guys that are getting it. Okay, so it's like giving and taking away all in the same sentence. May I say that is quite typical of Tories, and they should be proud of themselves for doing such an excellent job at making an absolute farce of something that should be a proper celebration. Well done, Conservative Party. Well done at consistently being dickish about everything. Hear, hear. Shocking. Terribly shocking. But yes, that's the papers. That's the papers done. Thank goodness, may I hear you cry. We've been missing Barry in the mornings here. Barry coming on and, you know, telling me off for touching the microphone and stuff because he's back at work now, bless him. I miss his conversations in the morning because usually we would have a wee chat after the show at some point in the morning, and I would listen to him rambling on about stuff. But, you know, we evolve, and that's kind of what we're going to evolve into with the show here. I'm working very hard. I've been working very hard at basically making the TikTok platform be something that can work for us to bring a new audience into the YouTube channel. We're now sitting at 5,000 and hold on, 5,007. It was 5,003 followers when I started the show this morning, and we're now sitting at 4. It's gone up 4, and that is not an ego thing to me. It's a milestone within there, and me being a bit consistent with it all, with kind of my messages. I don't do the dancing thing on TikTok. I don't do the mime thing on TikTok. It's me speaking for a minute at a time. I've got a couple of little ones in there where I've used a bit of music just for a bit of fun, and on average we're getting over 100 views per video, and which is quite good. Saying that, the last one I did yesterday is 35, but the group of 5 that I did in the car after I dropped my mum off have all had round about between 130 to 205 views each, which is good. But it's kind of like a talky thing for me there, rather than anything else. Just a bit different, a bit of a vloggy vlog type stuff. It's interesting to do it, and I've done a few lives there. I consistently get over 150 people watching on the lives on there, which is weird, because we get between 10 and 20 in the evenings here sometimes. Just now I'm looking, it's like 3, 4, and 5 people have been on and off the stream this morning. I think that YouTube is a platform where it's like what you've said before, Morgan. It's more for pre-recorded content rather than live content. But I still haven't got my head around Twitch as a platform yet. But we may well move into Twitch and away from YouTube. We'll wait and see what happens with it all. For it all, to be perfectly honest. And but TikTok's proving to be quite a good laugh. I am now in a position where I can have Cognac on and share the screen with me, so we can go away and do a show here and then do an after show chat on that. I'm going to experiment with how I can put effects over the live as well. I think that I can, if I go here just now and go to live, can I put, there's filters, I can add a cover to it, but I don't think, I can even smooth out my face. Wow, that's amazing. And I can make my eyes bigger. It's this crazy, it's like virtual makeup. But I don't think that I can put over anything. I don't think I can do an overlay yet. We will look into that, because I'd like to have a Radio Apocalypse overlay. You do get to put a cover on it, so when people see it, they see the cover, and it's done in a square. So I'm going to start making square adverts for Instagram for the show, as opposed to the thumbnails that I use for other things. Anyway, that's just me rambling nonsense. We are going to do a poem before we go today, and because I've gone way over my half-hour time. Let us bring up the next poem in the book of 20. We did what one did we do? We did A Woman in the Hood the other day. That we didn't do one yesterday, but we're going to. I'm pretty sure that I've done this one, Time Factor, before, and it's what I call a hallmark poem. Okay, hallmark, basically, it's not really got a deep allegory to it as such. So the blurb for this one in the book is: another hallmark moment, writing simple words to direct a simple set of feelings. This time I was so very excited about travelling to Moscow. Bless you. and the time I was going to be spending with my lady. I just wished, that I could have created a spell to slow time down in order just to be with her. Time factor. Master Time gave up a week. I'm going to start that again because wee Ali is sneezing there. Master Time gave up a week for us to be together. I don't know if you can hear her sneezing. Are you okay? A big smile. Are you okay? You're sneezing badly. Oh bless. Wee shame. Wee shame. I don't know if you could hear her sneezing or not. But yeah, here we go. Right. Anyway, let's fix the camera. You got hay fever?
Probably.
Do you want to shut the window or do you want to, is it okay?
I like it.
You like it? Right, okay, very good. Right, time factor, take 4. Master Time gave up a week for us to be together. It will be used so perfectly, not a second wasted. Clever. Sorry. I don't know. Let's just take a mouthful of coffee, and are you going to sneeze more? Here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to read a poem and I can't read it because you're sneezing so much. And then the crows are having a fight with magpies outside just now. I don't know if you can hear that as well. Hold on, I'm going to see if that's coming through. Sneeze one more time, please.
Until it comes back.
Okay, I hope it doesn't come back. I don't know whether you guys can hear Alia sneezing or not. I'll put the headphones up. Yes, you can. I can hear that coming through the microphone. Brilliant. Let's start again. Take 5. Go and stick your fingers up your nose, please. And so when you sneeze, your eyeballs come out on stalks. Like a choo! Like something from The Mask. Are you done? You don't know? Maybe you're allergic to... Oh, here we go. This is better than poetry. Grandma says, bless you, Alia.
I'll need it.
You nearly done?
I don't know.
You don't know, bless. Wee shame. Right, okay, let's start with the poem. Let's do it. Time factor. Master Time gave up a week for us to be together. It will be used so perfectly, not a second wasted. Clever. Over 16 weeks since I last looked upon your face, and now I'm coming to you to experience your personal space. This time will be so perfect in oh so many ways, to know you in your comfort zone for 7 amazing days. Because 10 weeks later you come to me, God, where's that come from? And when the time does run out, it will not, I will not go insane, because in 10 weeks later you come to me and I shall see your face again. Hallmark, okay? It's no allegory there whatsoever. But on the back of that, there is tomorrow's poem is called Precious Commodity, and that too is about time as well. Whoops. Right. It's time to where is it? To bring up some banjo music, I think. Where is the music? Here it is. Oh yes, this is the time of the morning where we turn the camera, so I am center stage. Bring it down a bit. You can see my nice white hoodie, my pajama hoodie. I said this way. God, it's all over the place. There we go. We're done. Morning show is finished. I am now going to go and make porridge and prepare for a little live on TikTok. So if you wish to go to TikTok and say hi to me there, I have room for moderators there. Morgan, if you're still watching, if I've not sent you to sleep this morning, or you're not away to work, if you want to be a moderator on my TikTok, you're welcome to do it. You don't need to come all the time. I'm not saying that. It would just be nice to have a consistent team across the board. But I don't know how to make you mods for it, but we will make you a mod there. I'm going to make Cognac a mod as well, because he's quite au fait with the old talking of ticks thing going on. But we're done. We will be back tonight with the grooming special, and that is not about face products or combing back of the hair. This is purely about the devilish awfulness of people that groom and their proxy groomers, their behaviours, why they do it, why they can't see that they're doing wrong. And if you've not noticed, in every single one of my descriptions now, we have the information about online harassment and online bullying right down the very bottom. There's links to things, so if you have a link specifically to your country that you want me to include for online harassment or online bullying, cyberbullying, I'm quite happy to include it. And if you want also to put a little red hand, I don't have the red hand here, hold on a wee second. Can I put the red hand on this one? I think I might be able to, hold on. If I change that to that and then we add the picture, I can bring it in. Hold on, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Hold on, add image, add existing. Where's red hand? Red hand, where are you? Where is it? How could it possibly have disappeared? It's on other ones. Okay, cool. Red hand, there it is, bro. Right, okay. It's massive just now. We need to make it smaller. I'm gonna bring it in. Anyway, the red hand is our symbol for our anti-cyberbullying campaign on TikTok. It's the platform that I'm doing most of the talking about it. And here it comes just now, so you can see. There it is, right above my head. That's actually my hand painted red. That's available to download as a PNG. Don't ask me what PNG stands for. If Barry was here, he would be able to tell me. But it's a transparent file, where if that file's actually a square, but the background is all invisible, and you only see the hand. And that's available to download at www.radioapocalypse.live/downloads. You will also be able to get Cognac singing with Barry's guitars from the video when he saved the stream, which is also something you can watch back on YouTube as well as a bit of content. But that red hand is basically to put the red hand in the face of people that are groomers, online harassment and bullies, to say no, we don't need to do it. Here at Radio Apocalypse, we're not here to counsel bullying, to help people through that. We're not qualified to do that, and I don't want anybody doing the wrong things that are associated with Radio Apocalypse. So the reason why we've got the links in the description is so we can refer people to those links to get professional help if they've experienced. Yes, we will listen, but we personally, anybody that's involved with us, unless you're actually qualified as a counsellor, we will not turn around and say we can help you in that sense. We can shelter you, we can point you in the right direction, we can listen, we can nod our head, and we can offer moral support, but we're not here as counsellors. We're not here to do that. We are here to raise awareness and to collectively report bullies, report those that do harassment, report those that groom. Okay, that is what we can do. And to be perfectly honest, it's something that needs to be addressed in the long run. If I put another hand hang on a second. I could make myself look like I've got antlers. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Red hand. Just for fun here. Let's duplicate that. Where is it? Duplicate. Hold on. Can we duplicate it? We can copy it. Hold on. We can copy this. Hold on. We're going to have fun. Copy and paste. Do we have two now? Yes, we do. Hold on. Watch this. This is funny. Sorry, couldn't resist that. Let's just move you over there and get rid of that one and make it more professional, for God's sake. It's amazing what happens when you don't notice things till after they're done. Right, we'll be back tonight. Okay, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for supporting the channel as always. And if you go and join TikTok, be part of the TikTok band and prepare for the shows there as well. That's going to be great fun with Cognac. I'll see you all tonight. Take care. Don't forget to wash your hands. Don't forget to wear a mask. Don't forget to hug your family and be there for everybody.